Sorry, Kathy, are you ready? Yeah, you're ready.
What?
Are you ready? All right, here we go. Last speaker, let's go.
Good evening. I like to explore restaurants in Bangkok. I'm a restaurateur, and often I go to a restaurant and they ask me how many people. I say 3. And they go, they're all here. I say yes. And then they look around, they can't see who they are, and I say, to me, myself, and I. And that led me to the we need in this world. Everyone is working much harder these days, but everything feels more fragmented. And you have to ask yourself, raise your hands, how many of you feel busier but not clearer? And a lot of us, effort is up, but why are the results down? And so this led me on an exploration, and that's what the we need is what I'm talking about. We have optimized the individual, but we have ignored the system that's around us. And if you think about it, people are fine in many places, just like we talked about different cultures, different countries. But it's the systems that are created around us. Me versus you, us versus them, win, lose. These are systems that are dated. They weren't wrong before, they're just wrong now. And that's what needs to change. Because before we had a model of scarcity, where this model was useful. It helped us survive and do. But today's environment is very different. We live in a world of complexity. And that's what has changed. And so everything has changed because we're now interconnected throughout the world. I mean, just look at this room, how many people from all different nationalities. That didn't used to be the case before. And this has led us to different teams, cultures, and everything. Everything is connected, but we still need to change the way we think, because a lot of people still think in silos. And that's the change we need. It's more of a mindset than anything else. And that's going to help change the systems. And that's why a lot of people feel burnt out. It leads to polarization. And we're busy, but we often feel stuck. And you have to wonder, why is that? Right? What can we do to have a different maybe mindset to change that? What if people aren't the problem, but it's the we that they're operating inside that needs to change? And that's the change I'm talking about here. So I think it's the we need. If we think differently, we're all going to be able to think differently about each other and interact differently with each other. This is not collectivism. It's not individualism. It's something different. It's actually about clarity. It's about shared clarity with individual agency. And you'll see it's amazing when you have clarity, but you still make your own decisions. Life works at a different pace. And you can get to what a lot of people like to get to, is called flow. It's about alignment of thinking and freedom in actions. And that way you gain direction. It leads to better decisions, faster trust, and less friction. And that's something that everyone can enjoy, because it will increase your flow within you and within society. You don't need to lose autonomy. You will gain coherence with the system around you and the people around you. And that's where you'll see an improvement in teams, in companies, and societies. When we focus on the we that's also inside of us, but also the we that we all collectively. And you'll see that it's the same model, but just scales differently. And clarity scales, interestingly, but control does not. And it's an amazing feeling when you get to a point of clarity, how much it changes your life. You actually then walk with time as opposed to against time. And so the question is, do we fix people or do we fix the model? And I would say people are okay, but let's work on the model. And it's just a continuous improvement. So start noticing the we we're in. And I have a motto, 3 words: think, learn, live, and then repeat. And if you can think those 3 things, it's not a circle, it's actually a spiral as you go up. And as you go up, We don't need better people, we just need a better we. And what I've learned is you go up that spiral, you get to something interesting called intuition. Because now you've got all of the components in you work together. Then that leads to foresight. And then foresight leads to flow. Thank you very much.
Okay, Dave.